mucho, con mucho amor.
Good to see you.
Get your ass beat.
Best dressed people in the house.
So, I have to be here.
Power Cuba Junior supports Chris and David.
La vittoria.
When you hear the call, allow it all. It's time now. Evolve somehow. Interdimensionality toward your potential. Come walk with me. Just be and you will see. Experience non-duality. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe.
Finally, I made it to Karen Hoyos International event.
They're vegan?
Vegan shoes,
These
handmade in Peru.
These are
Vegan.
grass-fed,
Grass-fed, vegan.
free range.
Yeah. Incas from Peru, handmade.
Cowboys, Wyoming.
Wyoming. No, Peru. It's a great pleasure to have here tonight with us at the Karen Hoyos International event, Transformational, the movie, Milton's Secret.
Yes, that's right.
The director, right here with us. Tell me a little bit about Milton's Secret.
Oh boy, well, Milton's Secret, we're where do we begin? Milton's Secret is a movie that's being made to handle some of the questions that lots of people have about the stresses of modern life and the complexity of modern life, and we don't really have so many tools to deal with it. So Milton's Secret is a movie that shows but doesn't teach. It shows a man that handles life in a totally different way, a completely different way. And a little boy who sees that in his grandfather, and from watching it, he decides to apply some of the way his grandfather behaves to his own life. And it's a little less stressful, and he's a little less frightened of life, and it's a beautiful story.
It's a very, very special night, but more special because Karen Hoyos is the speaker of the movie.
Yes, I'm the spokesperson of Milton's Secret movie, and I'm very, very excited because I love Eckhart Tolle's books. I always recommend it to my coaching client. In my seminars, I always quote him. I love Barnett, which is the producer of the Celestine Prophecy, is one of my favorite movies, What Dreams May Come, that won the Oscar, and just many people that are coming here together with a great purpose.
So tonight we have the producer of the film right here next to us. How are you tonight?
Great, great. How are you doing?
Doing great. So tell me a little bit about the film.
Well, it's a feature film, and Peter Fonda is slated to play the lead role. And tonight we're just having an event in conjunction with our crowdfunding campaign.
How do you get Peter Fonda to get the lead role?
You negotiate with his agents and sign a deal, give him some money.
Did he hassle for the opportunity?
No. He actually really likes the script, and he's really excited to play the part.
I'm sure that they are very well represented. How that happened? How the opportunity came to your hands?
Well, by manifestation. I believe in the power of the heart. And when you are connected, living your life purpose, the universe conspires in your favor. And that's how it was. Somebody posted a video on my Facebook about the movie. I saw it. I contacted them directly. They loved me right away. And here we are, 2 weeks later. This event took 2 weeks to produce. But of course, God's was leading the way. And the purpose that is behind is the force that move all these people together to manifest this reality.
Now you're directing it. You got an Oscar on one movie that you produced. Do you expect the same results in this movie?
I only expect that we're going to do very beautiful work that is important to me and that I think matters. It matters because we see lots of fabulous stories in the world and some space for a new story that shows that there are more choices that we can bring to all of the challenges we have. We have so many challenges in life. You know, this boy's life, his parents have family problems, marital problems, and financial problems, and in his neighborhood there's difficulty in his homelessness for the first time, and he's anxious. People are always in their devices, they're buried in their devices all the time, and not so much communication, not so much with people. So to have a story that just shows some of the another way we can be, that's what matters to me. It's something that I'm interested in, and it's something that I would like to share with my family, with my friends, with people that I love, with my community, with my country, with my world. And so you're an artist, we do our part.
There's such a great team behind Hulu Films. It's an amazing transformational production company. And I'm just very blessed to be able to carry the voice about making this film a reality.
Several years ago, Eckhart Tolle and his team at Namaste Publishing in Vancouver had a lot of requests from young parents who are also Eckhart Tolle fans. They wanted his help. They were asking repeatedly, Eckhart, what can you say to help us raise our kids? And so after many, many requests, Eckhart finally decided to write a kids book. Of course, he has never had kids himself, so he partnered with Robert Friedman to co-author the book, and Milton's Secret was the result of that.
How do you get the support from the Dalai Lama Center?
They love the script. They love what it's about. They love They love that it's not a teaching. It's not something for somebody to study. It's not something that somebody has to learn. It's not something that somebody has to figure out. We are human beings learn by seeing, by being around the behavior of others, especially our parents and our communities, our teachers. And so when you have movies, we've learned from movies and media that we're only as important as our tennis shoes, or we're only as good and valuable as the car we drive. So we've learned these things, and that was developmental. And now we can also learn, well, but maybe I'm more than that too. So to have some messages that begin to explore those ideas, we don't have answers, but we have lots of questions. So the Dalai Lama Center is about modeling new behaviors and new tools for peace and education, and they fell in love with what we were doing, and they said, we want to support you.
So tonight you have this fantastic event. What is the purpose of the event tonight?
The purpose of the event is to raise money to produce the movie. It's a crowdfunding event with glamours, you know how we like to do it, with love, with passion, with music, but definitely inviting people to put one hand on their heart and the other one on their pocket so they can donate and create an amazing movie. You know, this movie is only possible because of people like you, and all the supporters that are here really making a difference with their presence and their financial contribution.
So far we've raised about $250,000 out of our goal. And you know, it's I think we're now the third most popular Indiegogo campaign of all time. So we're pretty pleased with it. We still have a couple of weeks left in our campaign, so we'll see where we end up.
Well, I'm very grateful, first of all, for this incredible support and all of the people that have come out here. It's heart-blowing and mind-blowing. But there are some very practical things that I take away. I see how hungry people are for stories that model a kind of spirituality and a different response to the challenges of life. People are hungry for it, and it isn't being given to them easily by the industry. And it's not because anybody's bad or wrong. It's just because that's not where they're focused. So to have so many people come out and say, we want to support this, we want to see this, we want to see more like this, and we're willing to support it with our time in the same way we support the ballet and the opera and theater and public broadcasting, and we want to support it financially as well. It's very inspiring. We're building a community here. We can be the message we wish to see.
I expect to have a lot of fun. a very interesting crowd we have here tonight. And I think we're going to watch some videos, and we're going to have a couple performances, and Barnet's going to lead us through a moment of presence and some meditation. It should be interesting.
I think people that know me, either personally or through my work, understand that the priority of my life is the sharing of spiritual knowledge in the world.
These movies bring in a message that is so aligned with what we do, the way we conduct our life, the way we raising our kids, and I'm absolutely 100% on it.
When I was very, very small, I knew then that somehow what happened in my world was not separate from me, that somehow there was a connection between what I felt and my emotions and my thoughts and my beliefs and my choices. I didn't understand it that way, but I knew. And you know, you lose it. But fortunately it came back around 15, 16, 17 years old, came back very powerfully. And it has been the most powerful drive of my life. For many years I was a seeker, and for many years now I've been a finder.
Great. Thank you very much, Karen, for putting this event here together, and congratulations. Congratulations on being on the spokeswoman of the movie. That's awesome.
Thank you, my love. Thank you, Aladino, for always coming here to support this cause, for believing in the message, for living the message. And thank you, all of you, for watching and for connecting with us today in Aladino Show and always around the world. Mwah! I love you all. May God and the universe bless you.
You said it better than me. Keep watching on Aladino Show.
Watch ALADINO Show. Con mucho amor.
Good to see you.
Get your ass beat.
Best dressed people in the house.
So, I had to be here.
I reckon what Junior supports Kristen David.
La vittoria.